wonder as a practitioner what we need to engage with, maybe our own vulnerability or embarrassment, I guess, about. Do you know
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
was in you that you kind of had to work with that has
yeah,
freed
yeah,
you
yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So your question is because a lot of adults had a lot of embarrassment, or
Mm,
they're critic voices who just keep you frozen in the chair or keep you just working,
mm.
expressing, or that you are embarrassed to to do crazy things with children.
Yeah. Even to stretch, as you're
Yeah, to
saying, with
stretch.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
child to
yeah.
do. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's so helpful for me. The essential practice of the focusing, that I recognize those parts that were can be between me and the child, or can be stuck in a sort of that process that doesn't go fluently. And I know myself, I am more expressive. I can easily I have a I am easily to move.
Mm,
So that's not everybody's style, but acknowledge shy parts in yourself, or acknowledge embarrassed parts in yourself, even when you're working with children or with clients, and just acknowledge it even in the right moment. That can give the process some space inside of yourself, and also in the interaction and exchange with the client. And and when I would ask to you, oh, just stand up and do something funny, that's not how it works. You have to explore your own creativity or flexibility in your own unique way. So but acknowledge it in yourself, that there's a part in you or somewhere that's very, very supportive for me.
mm, mm.
And then on the other hand, uh, tomorrow I have to work. uh, I'm not always as good as present as I am, or I'm sad, or I'm angry, or I have a rough night, and it helps me sometimes. I say that to children in the morning. Oh, it's it's not my best day. It has nothing to do with you, but I
Okay.
there's a part in me that feels a bit sad. And then they said, "Oh, you too."
Right.
And it's not
Yeah.
sharing my whole background or my whole life, but just
Mm,
acknowledge it in myself. And sometimes I share not the details, but
mm,
oh, I'm not as best. I'm not
yeah.
so good today, and always saying it has nothing to do with you, because children are very sensitive for the how an adult can be with them. And
Yeah.
when I say, oh, it is in me, then it creates a bit of space also for their process.
Mm. And the being human, I guess. Like they
I
can
think
know
so.
that
Yeah,
not
yeah,
every
yeah.
day is a great day, and
No,
sometimes we
and
don't know that as children. And
no,
yeah,
and it's not going into details.
yeah, yeah,
It's more acknowledge that parts in me that are not flexible, or then there are a little bit shy, or not so expressive as I want to be, or so that's
yeah.
helpful for me.
It's such
That
a
does.
great reminder. I think that we can often be critical of our critic.
Yeah, that you can work for many, many years on all your critical parts.
Yeah, but I just love how you describe making friends with and
Yeah, yeah.
acknowledging those parts of us. That yeah, yeah.
So that's helpful for me.